And new this morning, a car crashes into a home in Elizabeth. News 12's Rick Holmes on the scene right now with more. Rick.
Simon, good morning. Actually, really interesting things happened here. Is a grandmother who was going to deliver Christmas presents to her grandchildren in Clark ends up in her neighbor's house this morning. This is the 400 block of Red Cliff Street out here. And when the fire department got here, there were already neighbors attending to this woman. You can see right here, the woman's okay. The car went up into, this is the kitchen area behind that plywood now. The scene was cleared at about 8:50 this morning. What's interesting here is the woman inside this house was about 5 minutes away from making her morning coffee. In the meantime, her neighbor was putting those presents into her Honda CR-V, got in, put the car into reverse, and then something went wrong. Listen to what the neighbors had to say who talked with her upon hearing that crash.
She was crying, just crying because she was in shock, and she doesn't understand what happened.
She was verbal. She was able to explain some stuff, but she was still very shooken up.
What did she explain to you?
That she really doesn't understand how the car because to her, in her perspective, that she was backing up, but the car got out of hand and she was trying to stop the car, but the car just kept going.
That woman, we did talk with her daughter, actually, the woman who was in that Honda as she was walking back into her house, and she is okay. They said she's in her 80s. She has a clean driving record. Nothing like this has ever happened before. Well, now the investigation goes into the hands of the Elizabeth Police Department, but good news is nobody hurt here, no presence damaged, and that lady is recovering now inside her home right across the street. That's the latest here in Elizabeth. Rick Holmes, News 12, New Jersey.
And Rick, that is good news given